So it's been a while since the NFL honors, and it's my fault that this video is coming weeks upon weeks afterwards. Because, we got the combine, the Super Bowl happened weeks ago, we got all this stuff that's happened in the NFL, and I'm just coming out with this NFL honors reaction. So I'm going to make it pretty quick. Obviously, since it's this long past, you've probably seen multiple things on it already. So Patrick Mahomes MVP, well deserved. That's the MVP, Patrick Mahomes. All right, Offensive Player of the Year goes to Justin Jefferson. Incredible year. He had some incredible, and I mean incredible plays. The insane catch versus Buffalo comes to mind. And, the fact that the Eagles could have had him, but instead took Jalen Reagor, ouch. Just ouch. So then, Defensive Player of the Year, Nick Bosa, again, well deserved. To me, he was Defensive Player of the Year. I know people were kind of saying Micah Parsons, but I just didn't see it. Micah Parsons, fantastic player. But Nick Bosa just had the better season. Now, who knows what the hell would have happened with TJ Watt had he not gotten hurt. Maybe he's back-to-back. I don't know. But Nick Bosa, definitely a well-deserved Defensive Player of the Year. Comeback Player of the Year. I know it was Geno Smith. I do. But I have a problem when you win Comeback Player of the Year and you weren't injured. You didn't have some kind of scary thing happen to you. So Damar Hamlin, if he ever plays again, he'll be Comeback Player of the Year. That's no debate. He essentially died on the field. And he had to be resuscitated. So he would be Comeback Player of the Year without a doubt. Just, if he plays, if he steps on that field, give him the trophy. Don't even bother with the voting later on. That would just be a formality at that point. So, Geno Smith, what the hell did you come back from? The bench. That's what you came back from, was the bench. It's just, to me, I don't like when stuff like that happens. Jimmy G came back from a torn ACL. But yet Ryan Tannehill got Comeback Player of the Year because he took over the Titans from Marcus Mariota and played somewhat well. How is it a comeback if you rode the bench? Just, to me, that shouldn't count. So, I know it happens. I understand it. So, Geno Smith, congratulations. Yay for you. Heck, I don't even know. Could Brian Robinson get shot, play, and be Comeback Player? Maybe. I don't know what the rules are with that. And then the Jets had a fantastic draft. They ended up with the Offensive Rookie of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year. Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. Sauce was no doubt the Defensive Player of the Year. Or Defensive Rookie of the Year, excuse me. He was just no doubt. He already made himself one of the best corners in the entire NFL. The fact that the Houston Texans took Derek Stingley Jr. before him was shocking. I thought he was gonna be the first corner off the board. Once Aiden Hutchinson went to the Lions, I'm like, okay, cool, Sauce Gardner, 3, Houston, go. And then they took Derek. It's like, you probably could have drafted him 10 to 15 picks later. Just saying. So fantastic job by the Jets, though, to get the Offensive Rookie of the Year, the Defensive Rookie of the Year, and a guy who's probably going to be Offensive Rookie of the Year before he got hurt, in the running back, Breece Hall. So that was a great draft by them. And very deserving. My opinion was this, halfway through the year, for Coach of the Year, Brian Daboll. Fantastic job with the Giants. No one really expected him to get the team to that point that quickly. So he definitely deserved to have Coach of the Year, going from the 5th overall pick to being well in the playoffs. And I know Jacksonville, they kind of did the same thing with being the 1st overall pick and making it to the playoffs with Trevor Lawrence. But people really expected a lot out of Trevor Lawrence, very little, nothing out of Daniel Jones. Dak Prescott, Walter Payton, Man of the Year. Really anyone who gets nominated for this award is deserving. There's even people who aren't nominated by their teams who are still deserving. There are a lot of guys in the NFL who do amazing things for their communities, and we do need to acknowledge all of them, whether they got nominated or not. So it's like, yeah, maybe you want the guy from your team to win. So in my case, Cam Hayward, the stuff he does with the Hayward House. But really it's, they're all deserving because it's not a stat-based thing, really. It's, your contributions to the community as well as how you are on the field. So great job by Dak to win that award. In the Hall of Fame class, there are some guys who I watched growing up. That's kind of where it's, wow, people who are retired for 5 years in their first ballot, I watched. And you do have your guys who you played before my time or before I remember watching football. But I mean, it's definitely cool to see guys like Joe Thomas and Darrelle Revis. Within the past couple years, we've had Calvin Johnson, we've had Troy Polamalu. I mean, I know Hines Ward, and he has been nominated a couple times. And he's gotten maybe to like semi-finalist status. And he's a guy I watched growing up. But so, I mean, Rondé Barber, Don Coryell, Chuck Howley, Joe Klecko, Darrelle Revis, Ken Riley, Joe Thomas, Zach Thomas, and DeMarcus Ware. Congratulations to you all for being enshrined into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, class of 2023. And there are some smaller awards like the best catch or the best moment, I guess, which would be what I talked about earlier with Jefferson against Buffalo. There's the best celebration, which I believe was the Bengals. And then I know Joe Burrow got the FedEx Air Player of the Year. Josh Jacobs got the Ground Player of the Year. So there's smaller awards like that, but just the main ones I wanted to really go in depth about. And the last one I will briefly mention is the Assistant Coach of the Year, which went to new head coach of the Houston Texans, DeMeco Ryans. Congratulations to him in getting the head coaching job down in Houston. I hope he does well. And, get your quarterback. Whether it's Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, trading up, trading down, whatever they end up doing. Best of luck to DeMeco. So that is it for this video. Again, I apologize for it being so late. That is, like I said, it's definitely on me for that. So, thank you everyone for watching, And if you could, please hit that subscribe button for me and turn on notifications. And I will see everyone in the next video. Thanks for watching.